Hey guys, I'm in the garden again. I'm going to show you some of the flowers that are still blooming and what's going on with my fruit trees and some interesting vegetable garden. Look at this. This is still my very tall daisies. Yeah. It is growing with a fruit tree in that container. Yeah. I stepped on them because they're in the ground now. And that white powder in there in this hardy hibiscus is the I only use this one with my lilies and this hibiscus here because the caterpillars are eating the leaves. Look at that. They make the leaf looks like a skeleton. And this is what is 7 powder? Yeah. Yeah. The caterpillars here are just like, look at that. And in the lilies, see, that's my lilies I planted last fall. This is the first time it's flowering. This is gonna be a tree lily. I forgot the name. That one is. I don't wanna be too close to the powder because the Asian lily beetle, I think, Asian beetle is like they like the leaves as well. So I put that there. This is my tall phlox that needs to be divided, and some of my daisies again. Look at that, guys. And this is also first year blooming of this. Eventually gonna become a tree lily. Yeah. And the big leaves behind is my one of the two of my experiment, like just hidden here in the garden in that bag right there. It's a Cinderella pumpkin, and it has a female flower in there that's I don't know it's been pollinated. I think that is not pollinated, that's gonna fall off, and that one as well, because when this one open up there is no male blossom in this plant, but there's another plant in the back that no female blossom but only had males, but they're far away from each other. So today I noticed that one male blossom open. I cut it off right there. I cut it off and I tried to pollinate this. I just saw it today, this female blossom. Look at that. I just broke off the thing because just one male, this one female, I broke it off and stuck in there. Look at that, guys. I hope it's gonna work. I really like this kalbasa. Yeah, I just put it in there, keep rubbing it so that it will get pollinated. I think I'm too late already. Usually they do better in the morning because that's where they look wilty, because it's so warm, you know, but they're gonna perk up again in the afternoon. I mean later today. I hope I will get some pumpkins or kalbasa in here. And this is my potted citrus plant, guys. This is a 3-in-1. I forget if it's 3-in-1 or 4-in-1 citrus in the pot, but right now this one that's really green, it hasn't fruit yet. Maybe this is the orange is taking their time. But this one here is the limoncito. We call limoncito in my country. This is the full size of this when it bloom fruit. This is the leftover bloom from the winter inside the house. I'm sorry about that noise. I had to post because there There were car that passed by. It's loud. So that's the full size of this limoncito. In Tagalog is calamansi. Yeah, look at that, guys. It has a lot of new fruit coming. That one there. It would just focus. It's a lot of fruit. That one. Oh. There's more in here, guys. There. A limoncito. And there are some more limoncito, guys. Just won't focus. Yeah, let me see. There, guys. It's more limoncito. And down below right here, this is my the lemon, Meyer lemon. It's Aribumi. This is the second flush of flowering, because the one that it started flowering a lot in the basement in the winter, but I did not give them enough water, so they did not hold the fruit. They just fall off. This is the second flush. Look at that, guys. This is the lemon in the same pot. And there are more calamansi or limoncito. Yeah, I like to call it limoncito because that's the name that I know of for this. And the yellow flower in there, guys. I can't go in there because the truck's in. It's on the way. It's in the way. That's my coreopsis. It's yellow. There's a lot more buds that hasn't bloomed yet. That's my guava. It's getting bigger. And my dwarf Stella d'Oro, forming some buds. Yeah, look at that. There are more buds here. I'm excited. Some of my coreopsis, guys. Yeah, they're not fully open. Oh, dwarf dahlia is opening. Dahlias here is annual plants for me. Look at this. Oh, hello there. Just started to bloom. Yeah. Just a miniature dahlia. Yeah, with a baby moringa planted from seeds. And that's a Stella d'Oro too, daylily. Yep, I grow a lot of. Actually, the wind of the birds planted those rudbeckias in there. I don't mind because I don't use this piece of yard here anyway. I just planted my daylilies there, and some of the daisies hid right here, done. This one here, they are resting in the balloon flowers. Yeah, this is the balloon flowers. Yeah. And aren't these flowers pretty? These are my Arizona sun, Gaillardia. Awesome, guys. So pretty. Look at that. I love them. They volunteer here. And these are my plums that I bagged because last year this one was fully loaded with fruits, and this year it's not so much. Most of the fruits went to the higher branches, the one that didn't fruit last year. And this one, they acted like a biennial fruiting tree. But I bag the one that I can find here, the one that I can reach. And they're getting bigger. Flowers. Yeah. And this one are the apples. This one's from this is the organza bag. 5x7 bag. The apples are getting bigger. There's a lot of the net one because I ran out of the organza bag. I like the organza bag better. There's a lot of June dropping of the fruit. Yeah, some of them I picked off off the ground, throw them. There's a lot still falling off. So, but the one they're probably gonna stay here in the trees are getting bigger. Yeah, look at that. So it's getting bigger. Next year I can buy more organza bag to wrap them up safely. Yeah, there's more over there. The branch in that tree had a lot of fruit. Can't reach in there, and it's difficult for my husband to bring a ladder in there anyway, so just let them be. Just put the one in the net that my husband can reach without the ladder. Yeah, but they're getting bigger, and I hope the squirrel would respect me enough to not touch the one in the bag. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. And that is my weeping rose, guys. It's been flowering for so long. Scattered because it just started to grow again. There are more. We're in that side. But, oh my goodness, the rain are destroying them now. My clematis. Yeah. Look at that one. I'm gonna make this rose big again, like a huge canopy. Back in here again. Forgot the white rhododendron are done blooming, but look at in the top. My pink cushion, pink roses in there in the top. It's really tiny clumps of roses. They are flowering in there. Yeah. I love them. Let's go take a look. Yeah, that brown one from the rhododendron flowers, but the pink one is my pink cushion rose. They just started clumping in there and blooming. Look at that, guys. Yeah, so excited about them. Asian pear. These are the citrus in here. Oh, the peach cupping I planted like maybe almost a month. It looks like it's gonna take like that. Look, it looks alive. Yeah. Yeah, these are my citrus in here. Shiny leaves. And look at, guys, I saw a big bumblebee in here the other day. Probably pollinated a lot of my eggplant. It has a beautiful flower. Let me see the inside. There, I got successful pollinated ones in there. Yeah, my new Hanska plum cut. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that grow, that branch in there. Yeah, and there's another eggplant here. It's a white eggplant. Yeah, more daisy I transplanted. I'm gonna make a wildflower in their habitat for a bunch more of insects. Yeah, this is another one, another plant. This one's in the shaded area, those ones in the okay area, because this one, the peach tree, is shading this. This is also I put in a organza bag, guys. Look, that it's almost like a Christmas tree. but I'm gonna protect some so that I can have some fruit. There are, trust me, there are so many more up there for the squirrels and other insects, and I pulled a couple of fruit from there 2 days ago to check on it because they look like a curculio victim. Yeah, and it was like the bug. Oh, sorry about the noise, the neighbor making noise in the background. It looks like the bug was like drilling a hole in there into the stone fruit. It's just there's a white stuff that came out in it, and I pulled it out. It's so disgusting to look at, and I put it away in the trash, garden trash, outside in the house. You know. This one I had a chance to just brace the skinny loaded branch in here because I happen to have the garden hanger here. I just put the stake. And I have some that I did not wrap because this branch here, the tree seems to favor that branch. All the one that left 11 fruit in there, and I took out maybe only 2, and I left the others, and I want to see what's gonna happen. But I braced it so I would not break the branch from the weight of the fruit. They are all bigger, so the tree itself is like supporting this mini fruit in here. They're all big, getting bigger. Yeah. Look at this, guys. This one here is only one in here. Let me see if it would just focus. Yeah. I am really excited, guys. Look at this. Because my peach tree in the back, I gave those to the animals. But the apples during June dropping the apples, some of the one that I wrapped up, it fall off. So, and the organza bag that I got from them, I wash it clean so that it won't transfer bad bacteria or some to the peach. So I bag some of the one in the backyard. Look at that. How exciting. And this one here, guys, no hope for this. I have one more American persimmon that hasn't flowered yet because it's in the bad area, so it's about the same age, but it just didn't grow much. So I don't know what it is. This are my last hope for a female American persimmon. Otherwise, I have 3 males, and I have to get rid of the 2. And this one here, these 2, I have to change them into something else and keep just 1 male, just in case the other one is a female. Either I keep this one and let my ladyfinger grapes just go in here, and I will harvest ladyfinger grapes, or I can, when my Mikawa Jiro persimmon would be big enough and I will get a lot of budwood, I can graft them. But this one, guys, oh, this was so popular last week. This is so popular for bees. Bees can't just, you know, it's just like they gone wacko in here. They've been like blooming forever. Look at that, guys. These are the male form and shape of the male flower of American persimmon. Yeah, if you hadn't known already. It's a lot. So I have the decision to make, either graft them, all of them, or keep one and then let my ladyfinger grapes just climb up on them. Own it, you know. A lot in there, guys. Yeah, I had a cucumber growing right there. And this ground in here, I used last year I pulled out a lot of the raspberries the Jerusalem artichokes, but they keep coming back, and I've been pulling them out, and I put beans in there, beans and radishes, cucumbers and other stuff, but they keep coming back. This one, the Jerusalem artichoke. Oh, I had to go pick some more off in there. So this one, American persimmon, they have a nice ornamental leaves, but look at the flower, guys. They are male, and this male tree won't give me fruit. What's the point of planting it? Can't get fruit. See, in the center there are my radishes, and there's also mixed with a Jerusalem artichoke, and me and my husband really don't like to eat the roots in this one. Made you bloaty. Made us bloaty, and yeah, don't want to say it. And there's a volunteer tomatoes in there, tomatoes, and I planted peanuts. Yeah, right there, guys, peanuts. And I think I have 7 peanuts in here, but they are underneath some of in the Jerusalem artichoke. I had to clean out the peanuts, guys. Like this is the third time I'm planting this, because when my friend husband was alive, he didn't know where the peanuts came from, so I grew peanuts for him and I showed it to him. He was so impressed about it. When the peanuts gonna grow bigger and mature, it's gonna throw out a peduncle with flowers in it, and when the flowers done, and the peduncle will just go sit in the ground, and then they go underground and produce the nuts. Yeah, but I don't have enough full sun that it would grow to maturity. It's just like during October, it was just like enough growth, but it's not really fully matured, but it's still edible. Yeah, this is my third time planting these peanuts. And this is my ladyfinger grape here. It's getting bigger. And I'll show you my persimmon. And that right there, my friend, is my exciting persimmon, Asian persimmon, non-astringent one. It's Mikawa Jiro persimmon. Yeah, and it has new growth right there and there. So I'm waiting for the mature budwood that I can try and experiment with a male persimmon, American persimmon. The ones in the ground is peanuts. Yeah, there's another peanuts right there. That one's peanuts. That one's peanuts. Yeah, and my exciting persimmon, and the ladyfinger grape that maybe it's gonna go climb up in the American persimmon. And these are my canna lilies. Yeah, I divided them both. They turn into very red leaves. Look at that, guys. Bird planted this in here, and I just let them be. Yeah, isn't it amazing? It got dirty because 2 days ago it was raining so bad. Yeah, they look so dirty. They were up higher, and then now they're in the floor because they're so tall. Yeah, this is my Bohemian Spartacus that I lifted the tubers last year, and I thought they're dead because like they were like so shrivelly when I planted them in there, and thankfully they're alive, a little bit alive. And there's no buds yet, so I can wait. My tomato San Marzano had flowers, guys. Yeah, and a fruit. I planted this from seeds. I only planted 2 seeds, San Marzano and the Big Mama thing, and then I cut off 3 cuttings in this one, so I had a clone in there. The other side. Oh, look what's hidden inside the fern. An Asian lily. Look at that, guys. Just hidden in there. Cool. Look at, guys. Hummingbird's Paradise. Honeysuckles. They sent me the wrong one. I ordered the red one, the gigantic one. But they sent me this color anyway. And they're all over there. Over climbing over top of my Rose of Sharon towards the cherry tree. It's a lot. It's been blooming for like maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks now. Yeah, so that smells good. You can actually drink the nectar of that if you want to. Yeah, and look what I discovered. It has been blooming maybe for a week. Yeah, another Asian lily, and I'm surprised it survived in the shaded area. Yeah, in this other male persimmon tree. Look at this. See, it's not open yet because it's shaded here, not like the other two. It was located in a very nice prime real estate in the yard. Oh, look at the cherry, guys. So this is the Montmorency pie cherry. Yeah, it's started to getting color now on it. Yeah, a cherry. There is a lot nicer cherries over there in the top. Yeah, let's see if I can zoom in on that clump right there. Yeah, oops, not too good, shaky. These are the peach tree that I wrap in here because this bag it was with wrapping in the apple, but the June dropping, the tree kicked the fruit out, so I reuse it in here. But I wash it first, you know, with soap and hot water. Yeah. So, peach tree here. There's some peaches. Peaches in there that, you know. This one looks so beautiful. Yeah. Peaches, and I wrap that thing in there. Yeah. More peaches. Yeah, guys. This one's the floor. Yeah. And I have some roses tangled in there, guys, with my Rose and Sharon. The other side is the apple, really delicious. And these are the pears. And look at the grapevines. A bunch of roses. The baby cutting of my whipping rose from the front. And these are the pear that I bagged. Yeah. And there are more pear in that branch right there that I hadn't wrapped. Like, I'm not greedy, you know. I share my fruits to the animals, but the one that I wanted to eat, I bag. Yeah. And I have 3 currants in this bed. This is the Imperial White Currants I just planted this spring, and that's the Consort Black Currant, and that one over there is the Red Currant. It's just so small right now. And Red Colossal Gooseberries over there, probably dead. I'm gonna ask for a replacement for that. And this is my squash, the butternut squash. Yeah, my sweet peas are still blooming. I got some fresh snacks last week of this thing here, and I have some of the climbing beans in here that I like, and I planted seeds of the squash in here, and scallions, and flowers that I need to transplant when it get bigger. Yeah, look at this, guys. I don't know if the carrots that I sowed in here would take. Still new. Good. Yeah, the beans, and this is the, I love this for fresh snacking. The sugar snappies, my favorite fresh vegetable for snacks. Blooming a lot. Yeah, I added some more. I'm gonna add Asian string beans in here, And that's the lemon cucumber. It's growing. Yeah. So we'll see. And this is the one, the other kalbasa, guys, that only male flower producing. Yeah, and I had cucumbers here, cucumbers there, and a cutting from my blueberry talk, and some celery from the volunteer celery. And there are, in the edge of that vine, there's two future male flowers, female flowers, and then the male are spent already. Yeah. And this is my big mama tomato I started from seeds indoors with my San Marzano. It's getting bigger and have fruits in there. Look at that, guys. Got fruits. And I got fruits. Fruits. That's the name. That one is a volunteer tomato that I like. And that one, it's full of celery from last year's celery seeds. Oh my goodness. And this one full of radishes that it's not gonna make anymore. It's bolting. I will take this off, and some celery are in here too. Just make this in here, and we decompose. There's a compost in here. This is the mulberry, Regulato mulberry. And look at that, guys. The spring onions or scallions. My variegated orchid, ground orchid. Oh my goodness. And this one here is loaded with a comfrey. I need to cut this off so that it won't reseed again. There's so many raspberries in there too. I planted, and the seed pods of the radish. Yeah. And look at that, guys. Raspberry galore. Raspberries all over. This is my Canby thornless raspberry, and they are so tall. This whole big branch in here, it's just laying in here in the top of this metal post. Oh my god, look at that, guys. Fruits everywhere. I'm gonna freeze this one this year's lot. Seriously, you know. I wasn't serious the previous years about this because there's so many, and I don't eat much of berries, really. I'm very picky. Yeah. Look at these, guys. Tons and tons of raspberries. They're easy to pick because they are thornless. They can be raspberry. Yeah. Oh, hello in there. Still working. Oh, last week they are buzzing. I couldn't even come in here. I'm afraid to disturb them because they were just so serious of pollinating here. Like 3 weeks ago. Yeah. And my container garden at its best. I say. Eggplant, they become so dwarf. I need to trim off the forsythia heads, guys. Look at it, take over. It's bothering my mongrel.